right, day 2, and I'm headed into the office. Danica has a bunch of errands to run today, so she's going to drop me off at the office, and then we're actually going to work out this afternoon today. But a couple takeaways from yesterday. Number one, it's a lot of food on this meal plan, which for a big guy like me is a good thing. I wasn't hungry at all yesterday, but it was a lot of food. Did you feel like it was too much food, or did you able to get through it all?
I felt, well, lunch actually, I felt like it took me a long time to eat lunch for some reason. And it wasn't, I had a salad and chicken. So I don't know if it's because I had the shake in between, which I don't normally.
That might be, yeah.
I don't normally do that. I just normally I snack. I don't normally
What
eat
did
a
you
full
crave?
meal.
I had some cravings yesterday. What did you crave?
I actually didn't have any cravings. So that was good. But
Good for you.
this morning I woke up and was craving French toast, so I'm going to try that.
There's a recipe in the book
yeah.
about French toast.
I'm going to try that recipe in the
Ezekiel
book
bread.
and see if
See if
that'll
it's
help.
good?
Yeah.
Well, I was really craving some chips last night. When the kids were eating those chips, I really was tempted to try some, but I did not. And then they brought out some double stuffed Oreos that we had bought a while back that weren't eaten, and I really wanted an Oreo, but I refrained. And so I think I had a dill pickle for a snack, which was quite tasty because those are free.
Yeah.
But we had chicken tacos for dinner, which were good. They were in like a little romaine lettuce shell. But I will say one thing. The recipe called for cooking the pico in the chicken, and I wasn't a fan. I would have rather put the pico on top of my chicken fresh. So it did make the chicken a little, I don't know, different taste, but it was still really good. And then the biggest thing for me, I think,
was the water?
Drinking all that water. I got up at least 7 or 8 times last night to go to the bathroom. So it was not a full night of rest, but I'm hoping that will just filtering out my system, hoping that it's not like that all the time, because I woke up probably once an hour to go to the bathroom. So other than that, though, good day. Today, like I said, we have our meals planned. We're already had breakfast, and we'll have our shake here in a little bit. And then this afternoon, my wife's gonna come get me. We're gonna go get our workout on at 4:15. Bree is the trainer today, so I'm excited to see what we're gonna be doing. And then tonight, I have a basketball game, and so I'll get a little even more exercise in. So,
Yeah.
pretty good day.
Pretty good day.
Yeah. What do you got to do today?
I am going to start meal planning for our weekend New York trip.
Yeah, we're gonna be gone for 4 days.
4 days.
And we are going to stay on it. Now, I talked to the people yesterday who are putting on this huge baby shower, and he said, you really picked a bad week to start your diet, because there's going to be so much delicious food at this baby shower. And so I told him to send me a menu so we can plan out what things we can eat, but apparently there's going to be quite a spread. So we're going to have to just pick and choose. Now, obviously, we can eat a lot of food, but there's going to be some things we'll have to avoid, but we'll figure that out. We'll keep you posted on how that goes. All right, I'm just about ready to head out of the office today to go do my workout, but I just wanted to check in because I wanted to say that having my meals prepped in advance has been such a benefit the last couple of days, because normally I'll work the entire day and I don't eat anything at all. I just don't stop working, and then when I get home, I'm starving and I just start grabbing whatever's in front of me. And so having the meals prepped in advance, like I said, took us about an hour on Sunday night, really has helped me so far, because I've eaten everything that I'm supposed to eat today. I've drank my protein shake. I'm up to par on my water, and just kind of knowing what I'm supposed to do really helps. So again, having a plan, not just going into it with big intentions or high hopes, but going into it with a plan. And of course, Fitness Coliseum has been instrumental in creating that plan for us. And then you just got to stick to it. So my wife puts all my lunch in a nice lunchbox, everything in pre-portioned meals, and just know this is what I'm supposed to eat. And so I don't feel hungry. I'm full. I feel satisfied, and now I'm ready to go work out. All right, we are headed to the gym. We didn't plan to match, but we do.
No.
We are headed. We're going to the 4:30 afternoon class, and our trainer is going to be Bree. So, how you feeling, hon?
Well, I'm bummed because I forgot my headband.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to help with the sweat, and now I'm going to get it in my eyes. Pretty good. I struggled a little bit today. I was a little tired, and I wasn't hungry at all, but I made myself eat. So I got through it.
Gotta fuel the body.
I know. But I'm ready for class. Ready to get pumped up. Get pumped up.
Bump you up.
Yeah. So.
Well, I gotta be honest. I ate everything I was supposed to eat today, which is good. But in the bathroom constantly still, and hopefully that works itself out soon. But my legs are pretty sore. And I didn't expect that because usually my legs are pretty strong, but I must have worked them hard because my legs are sore. And I have a basketball game tonight after this workout. I actually have 3 basketball games. It's just 3-on-3, half court, so it's not a ton of running, but it is a lot of moving, and I guess it's a lot of running too. So should be a good night of exercise and cardio. My body's feeling it a little bit.
Yeah, it just depends on what way I move. If I move, I'm like, oh, that hurts.
If I'm sitting perfectly still, I feel nothing.
If I don't do anything.
But every time I was working today with one of my new employees, and she sits across from me, we have a wood floor. Every time she asked, I would try to slide my chair. If I got a chair with wheels on, I would try to slide it over to her station. And just that movement was like, man, why are my legs hurting this bad? But I guess that's just a part of it.
Yep.
But they say it gets easier, so we're looking forward to that.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, here we are, babe.
Time to get fit.
Time to get fit.
Get our sweat on.
We need it. I need it. Lesson learned. The problem when you have the body of a 60-year-old, the age of a 40-year-old, and the mindset of a 20-year-old is you try to push yourself like when you were 20, and you realize very quickly that your body does not want to do that. So today was strength training, which was a lot of squatting and kettlebells and lifting, and I've had a sciatic problem in my back for years, and so we start with the kettlebell swings right off the bat, and I grab a heavy weight. I want to get them done quickly, and I start going, and about 10 minutes in, my back pretty much gave out on me, and I kept trying to push through it, but I could barely stand up straight, and I got this panic over me like I'm not going to be able to finish the workout. So I kept trying to go because of my pride, and finally I had to tell the trainer, like, I gotta stretch. I gotta sit down and stretch. And they gave me a roller ball and let me stretch, and then I asked them to give me a modification. So the lesson is, this is a marathon, not a sprint, and I gotta pace myself and get back in. Yesterday I was very optimistic after, because yesterday was probably a little bit easier. It definitely was easier than today. Plus it was 110 degrees in there today.
Yeah.
But I went in probably overly optimistic, as is my tendency. My friends call me the eternal optimist. And so I just had to slow down. And so the lesson for me is take your time, get the form down, start with light weights. You'll get back to where you were at some point, but it's not going to happen overnight. So I'm feeling it right now. I'm really hoping that my basketball game gets rained out, because it looks like it's going to rain. But if not, I'll go, because I did some stretches and I'm feeling a little bit better. But take your time, right?
Take your time.
Now this girl crushed it. I mean, she made it all the way through, no problems. She showed me
I
up.
had a little bit of problem laying flat because I have a tailbone issue, but I pushed through it.
She made me look bad.
Grabbed
She
the
showed
mat.
me up.
It's not about who's better, honey. It's
That's
about
good, because I was not better
progressing.
tonight.
Progressing. I'm sure the next time you'll be better than me because I'm not very strong.
Well, I'm not either. You know, I have all this extra weight in the front, and even like getting down to do burpees, which is another thing we did, all this weight just kind of pulls down. My arms aren't as strong as they used to be. Even doing a push-up.
We both got a lot of weight in the front, honey.
Yeah. So
It's hard.
definitely not discouraged. I got a little discouraged there for a minute, thinking, man, this is not good. But the trainer, Missy, spent probably 15 minutes with us afterwards, kind of telling me some things I could do.
Your form's
Some
off.
form and some stretches I can do to help. Apparently my hamstrings are too tight. And so she was just extremely encouraging and got me kind of feeling like this is all right. It's not abnormal. Slow down, take your time.
It is only day 2.
Yeah, she said that a couple times. And I am literally drenched.
I'm soaking wet.
Everybody was commenting on why I would have wore a long sleeve shirt, but I wanted to sweat. And I did plenty of that. It was hot in there.
It was stifling. Yes.
So we're going to have to find out when that strength training one is again, because that might be one we need to avoid for a couple of weeks, because that one's tough. That might be
I
a little...
like that one, though.
Did
It's
you?
good.
Okay.
I did.
Yeah, it might be a little more advanced. Just I think it's just tough on my back because of the constant bending. But I also found out that when I squat,
You don't have
I'm
the
doing
right
98% of it with my back. And she showed me a proper way of doing it, and then I, for the first time ever, really felt it in my hamstrings. So that's probably a lot of the problem, the form. But that's why it's good to have someone there that knows what they're doing.
Right.
Because I used to work out all the time and go to the gym and just do everything and not really understand the form or the technique. And so therefore probably didn't grow my muscles even properly. But
We will now.
yeah.
It was good. I need a shower and some
I need
food.
a shower and some food. I'm ready. Time to drink a protein shake.
Protein shake.
So I'm ready for it.
All right.
So, all right, well, day 2 in the books. Good day of eating, good day of exercise. I know even though I didn't necessarily do the whole thing, even with the modification, I'm sure with the intense sweat, I probably burned a lot of calories today, so that's good. And if I didn't go, I'd be sitting in an office or sitting at home, so it's definitely better than that. So we'll keep at it. Like I said, marathon, not a sprint.